Hello, boys and girls, if there's any of you watching. Um, it's been a while since I posted on here, and I'm gonna try my best to post more. It's been crazy lately, especially with life and work and school. I've been trying to find a way to balance everything, but yeah, I'm trying. Um, a lot has been happening, especially mentally. No, I'm not suicidal. Nothing crazy. It's just having to deal with all of the stress that's going on. Um, Most of it comes from work, but I've been doing good mentally. And I noticed the reason I keep pushing myself, because earlier today I saw a video of this guy who it's an ad of this clothing brand. I'm not gonna say their name. And no, it's not Breed Divinity, but it's this clothing brand where the person was going through a lot mentally, and all that kept him going was the gym. And I sat and thought, and I'm like, yeah, the gym is a good motivator. It helps you mentally. You're in control of the outcome of the work you put in, stuff like that. But it can only get you so far if you don't have any future goals besides your physique. And I used to be part of the people that would just care about their physique, nothing else. I did care about school, but not as much as I should have. But now that I'm slowly getting older, and I've slowly been sitting and meditating, and I guess you could call it journaling. I just basically write stories of my life. But the more I sit and spend time analyzing everything that I'm doing, I realize that I don't really fall under the people that use the gym as motivation for life. Because my whole point on working out and being, better and having a better physique is because I want to be better overall, being a good man, not just for myself, but for my family, for my future kids when I have one, for my wife, for my whatever community, whatever you wanna, or however you wanna extrapolate it. It's all gonna benefit everyone. And yes, the gym falls under, being a better man, but it's only a tiny piece of things you need to achieve. That's another thing I got from that video. All he was focused on was the gym, and he was still depressed, but he had the gym and that kept him going. Yeah, that's a good motivator, but you also need to think about being a better man overall. Okay, yes, I need to be physically fit. You have that in control, and I'm hoping most of you that watch me have that in control, because I mostly post gym stuff. This is kind of new to me, just sitting and giving advice about mental health, I guess. But try to find things that makes you a better person besides the gym. Learn a new skill, learn to draw or something. It's not really useful. It could be, depending on your line of work, but learning to do things, learning new skills, learn card tricks, learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube, learn how to entertain people, learn how to, work on your car if you don't know how to work on your car, learn how to write a poem or something. It could be so little and stupid, but the more you keep improving yourself and working on these little things, the more your personality kind of like becomes unique. You don't really copy from everyone else. You don't fall into the crowd. Like, you can kind of stand out in other people's eyes because, let's say, they see you as, oh, he knows how to do card tricks, or, he's good at solving a Rubik's Cube, or he's the guy that knows how to fix cars. Just give him a car, he's gonna fix it. Like, stuff like that. You want people to have something in their mind that kind of separates you from the crowd. And I know that's hard, especially when you're depressed, because I've also been depressed, and whenever someone gives advice on anything, on how to be better, it's like your brain knows the answer and knows what you want to do or what you should do, but you still feel like the victim in a way. And I guess not the victim to whatever you're experiencing, just like having the victim mindset overall. But the one advice I can give people that have, depression, again, I'm just gonna state this. I'm not a doctor or anything, so my advice is just based on my experience, and I can only help you based on what I've been through. So if you think there are better science and there are better people who say something different from what I'm saying, then obviously you can go with them. I mean, make your decision. You have a mind of your own. The whole point of this is for you to think and analyze every single thing you're doing. So my advice for people who are depressed or feeling sad or feeling like life's, getting like is hitting them hard, try traveling. And I'm not saying travel to a different state or, somewhere in the US. Try traveling like different countries that are not doing well. And the whole point of that is you're gonna see that there are people who have far less than you. It could be something as simple as water, or access to internet, or like having access to good education system. Something as simple as that everyone has in the United States or whatever country you're watching this from. Something as simple as that. A lot of people do not have that, and a lot of people would swap their lives with you instantly if you tell them the problems you're going through. And I'm not saying this or giving this advice for people who, lost all of their family in like a fire or something like insane. This is not gonna work for you. This advice is for people who are like just sitting in their room or, not doing much, and they're depressed and they don't know why they're depressed, and they just feel sad. Well, first of all, you have to analyze, what am I doing wrong? Why am I this sad? Why am I not, why can't I be happy? And then if you think long and hard enough, the answer would always come back to you not being good enough. And I guess a lot of us were raised with the same saying, you are perfect the way you are. If no one likes you, that's their cup of tea. There's always gonna be someone for you. Like, A lot of us grew up like being told that, and that is partially true. But when it comes to you not liking yourself, that is slightly a problem. It's fine if you don't like yourself. That's okay. But the problem is not doing anything about it. Like, you could look at yourself in the mirror, or you look at your financial status. Sorry, that's my brother. You can look at yourself in the mirror, look at your financial status, or look at whatever you're dealing with in life, and you can choose not to like any of it or like who you become because of those things. That's fine. But you have to always try to become a better person overall. And you trying to become a better person in all aspects of your life is what's going to make you the perfect man. Okay? It goes more than just the gym. I know the gym is what we all focus on and what we're trying to do. Focus on being healthy. Do not try to get sorry, my brother is right here. So I'm doing a vlog. Well, I guess it's a little rant on how to become a better man. But what was I saying? But yeah, if you try to work on a lot of things that is not just the gym, you will become a better man overall, and it will help you a lot mentally. Do not just go to the gym. Don't just hit the gym and that's it. You're not progressing anywhere else in your life. Like that helps you only, it gets you like a quarter of the distance, and that's it. Yeah, just going to the gym alone, not the best. Try to be healthy. I just remember what I was talking about. Try to be healthy. Do not try to get lean or shredded because everyone is getting lean or shredded, unless it's because you're trying to test yourself and see how far you could go or what you're capable of and stuff like that. But do not follow the crowd. The whole point of working out is to be healthy. So your diet has to be clean. You have to be active. You have to take care of your body. You're not going to the gym for just muscle, because I feel like a lot of people struggle with that, and they go to the gym focusing on just like how much muscle they can build, and that's why they have problems with steroids and using a lot of things that harm their body. But if you focus on being healthy overall, then you should be fine, because your goal as a man or a woman is to be the best version of a man or a woman that you can be. And it will always help you, help your family, and help everyone around you. And you always want to be someone who is capable of helping others. You can't help others if you can't help yourself. You can't help someone else if you're also struggling with the same thing. So try to be better, and then offer some assistance to anyone who you think needs help in life. And I also can put it this way, and a lot of people struggle with this. I'm gonna try to keep this short because we're already like 14 minutes in. A lot of people struggle with this, and it's especially people who have a huge connection to religion, and they always think that if they're not doing something evil necessarily or something bad, they always think they're doing good, and that's not the case, because you could not drink, or you could not smoke, or you could, have a healthy lifestyle and all that stuff. But if you're not actively contributing to society or helping people, or doing things that are positive, you're not a good person. Like, not doing bad or not doing anything crazy doesn't make you a good person. So the whole point of this video, the whole point I'm trying to get across is, try to be the best version of yourself so you can help other people become the best versions of themselves, and we can all make society slightly better. I know that's impossible, but you can always leave a mark on someone's life by being positive, being good, and being the best person you can be for them and yourself. All right, so that's it for the workout. I'm about to go get my hair done. It's been about 2 months now since I got a retwist, so we need to fix these strands, fix the mops and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully what I said earlier in the video kind of help a lot of y'all, or some of y'all who are struggling with some mental battles. So let me know in the comments if you guys think I should do more videos like that or talk about things like that. And yeah, peace.